Media platform X and the rocket manufacturer SpaceX. I'm Julie Walker.
I'm Haya Panjwani, AP News.
In a world where everything is digital, your payments should be too. Time is precious. Digital payments provide a quick and simple way to make secure purchases. The Bank of Salem recognizes the need for digital payment convenience and is excited for you to enjoy a new way to pay. We now support Apple Pay, Google Pay, Fitbit, Garmin, and MasterPass. To enroll, call or stop by either Bank of Salem location today and let us help make your shopping experience easier. Message and data rates may apply. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Life can be tough. Sometimes it feels like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. No matter what you're going through, help is always available. 988 is more than just a number. It's a lifeline for anyone who's struggling. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or you just need someone to talk to, 988 is there for you. 24/7 confidential support. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to feel better. Reach out to 988. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
At the KSMO studios, your hometown radio station, KSMO Radio, AM 1340, FM 95.7. A look at our weather does call for plenty of sunshine, a little bit breezy but not terrible, with southwesterly winds at 5 to 10, gusting occasionally to 15 to 20. Our high today very close to 80, and clear night, low of 47, with southerly winds 5 to 10. Then sunshine again tomorrow, another nice day, high of 76, with southerly winds 5 to 10. Wednesday night, we'll cloud up with a chance of some showers developing after midnight. Chances only 30%, with a southerly breeze at around 5 miles an hour. Sunny on Thursday, again a very nice day, climbing up near 80, with light breezes becoming southerly by the afternoon. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low 53, and then sunny Friday morning. Breezy will climb up to about 78 degrees, and then as we get to the afternoon, there's a chance of some showers developing during the afternoon, 40% chance of that, and then showers are likely Friday night. It could be very windy with partly cloudy skies and a low of 48. And then sunny on Saturday and Sunday, high on Saturday about 63 and a high Sunday about 55 degrees. Currently here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, 73 degrees, southwesterly winds at 9, 24% relative humidity, beautiful clear blue skies in Dane County. Here at KSMO Radio, it's time for the agribusiness news and commentary from the Brownfield Farm Market Network, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Now the Brownfield commentary, and then the livestock report on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station.
Receive Brownfield's latest national and state news, markets, and weather in your email inbox. Sign up for Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter at brownfieldagnews.com. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents.
One morning recently, a farmer drove 13 miles to a local co-op to pick up a load of bagged feed for his small cow herd. Minding his own business and driving his 3,500 dually home, a car going 55 miles an hour crossed the center line about a mile from the barn where the farmer was going to unload and stack his feed bags. The car hit the farmer's truck head-on. Automobile accidents happen every day, but I rarely hear of fatal crashes involving a drug-impaired driver at 9 o'clock in the morning. The farmer, who was quite sober, was injured but survived. The same cannot be said for those in the car that hit him. They were high on methamphetamine at the time and reportedly died instantly. I pray they did not suffer. We began hearing about meth in the early 2000s when meth cookers began to set up shop in rural communities. This highly addictive drug quickly became the scourge of rural America. Most of you probably think this drug is only used in the shadows of your community. Sadly, its use is much more mainstream than you might think. Although there are still a few meth labs where the drug is made in rural America, most is not made anywhere near where it is sold or used. I'm fortunate to live in a county where the local sheriff has waged a war on meth and overall been quite successful. But it takes more than law enforcement to end the problem. There needs to be teeth in the law and swift prosecution. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15th. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
Life just got a whole lot easier with grocery delivery from your Country Mart here in Salem. Now available through Instacart. Skip the trip and shop from the comfort of your own home. Whether it's fresh produce, household essentials, or last-minute needs, Country Mart has you covered. Simply visit their Instacart page, select your items, and schedule a delivery time that works for you. It's just that easy. Support your local grocer, save time, and enjoy the convenience of shopping with Instacart today. Shop from home, shop with ease, shop Country Mart with Instacart.
Life can be tough. Sometimes it feels like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. No matter what you're going through, help is always available. 988 is more than just a number. It's a lifeline for anyone who's struggling. Whether you're feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or you just need someone to talk to, 988 is there for you. 24/7 confidential support. You deserve to be heard. You deserve to feel better. Reach out to 988. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
Direct cash cattle trade was quiet and cash hogs into the day higher. Good morning. I'm Megan Grebner with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity was typically quiet Monday. Bids and asking prices didn't surface. Show lists this week are mixed, higher in Texas but lower in Kansas and Nebraska and Colorado. Look for significant volume to develop in the back half of the week. At mid-session at the Oklahoma National Stockyards, feeder steers are $5 to $10 higher. Feeder heifers $3 to $8 higher. Stocker steers and steer calves $5 to $15 higher. And stocker heifers and heifer calves mostly steady. The USDA says demand is very good for all classes. Timely rains and warmer weather are helping improve an already good demand for grass cattle. Quality was mostly average to attractive. Medium and large one feeder steer, 651 to 699 pounds, brought $295 to $338. Feeder steer, 760 to 794 pounds, brought $265 to $289. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 609 to 639 pounds, brought $284 to $314. Box beef closed higher on solid demand for fairly light offerings. Choice up 268 at $317.58. Select closed $1.15 higher at $306.95. Estimated cattle slaughter was 115,000 head, up 13,000 on the week and down about 3,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed higher with a fairly light negotiated run. The delayed tariffs on Canada and Mexico announced last week proved to be beneficial to the market, providing some much-needed certainty. But the back and forth does contribute to ongoing price volatility. Strong demand for U.S. pork on the global market overall is good for prices, but domestic demand has been inconsistent. Processors were a little more aggressive in their procurement efforts to start the week as they work to keep up with the uptick in slaughter numbers. Barrows and Gilts at the National Daily Direct were up a penny with a weighted average of 88.90. The Iowa Minnesota was 49 cents higher with a weighted average of 88.98. And the Western Corn Belt up 46 cents with a weighted average of 88.93. Pork values closed week down 14 cents at 98.22. And estimated hog slaughter was 487,000 head, up 2,000 on the week and up nearly 30,000 on the year. At the CME, live cattle were up and feeders were mixed ahead of the week's direct business, and lean hog futures into the day higher, supported by stronger pork values during the session. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
Farming's hard. To feed the world, farmers have to work the land, brave the elements, and fight the battle against weeds. Weeds reduce crop yields, so prices go up and everybody gets less to eat. But 50 years ago, farmers got a new tool to fight weeds, glyphosate. It kills weeds while protecting the harvest. Time and again, it has been approved by the EPA and by leading regulatory bodies around the world. It helps enable practices that reduce erosion and keep soil healthy, which is good for the earth. Farming's hard, but it's a little easier with glyphosate. Learn more at go.bayer.com/glyphosate, paid for by Bayer.
Our farmers feed us all. For generations, they've done what's best for the land. So why is the litigation industry threatening Missouri farmers' go-to crop protection tool? Without glyphosate-based herbicides, crop yields will drop, costs will soar, and we'll all see even higher grocery bills. Farmers need to be supported, not controlled. To keep glyphosate available in our state, go to TakeControlMissouri.com. Paid for by Modern Ag Alliance in support of Missouri farmers.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Livestock Report, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Thank you for joining us on your Tuesday afternoon. What a beautiful afternoon we have had. We're up in the 70s already. You just really can't beat this kind of weather. It's fantastic. Hope you have a chance to enjoy it. Let's take a look at our updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. 4 pages of news that you can use. It's absolutely free. It's a staple of Dent County community since 1992. Now around for over 33 years. Pick up Your World Today in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, or go online at KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button. Your World Today. Brenda K. Richards of Steelville passed away on Saturday, March 1st, at the age of 70. Funeral services for Brenda K. Richards will be held at 1 o'clock today at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville, with visitation from now until service time. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville for Brenda K. Richards, whose funeral services will be held at 1 o'clock today at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home. Charles Leonard Cornick of St. James passed away Saturday, March 8th at the age of 84. Funeral services for Charles Cornick will be held tomorrow morning at 11 at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church in St. James. Visitation will be this evening at the James and Gar Chapel in St. James from 5 until 7. Interment will be in the Immaculate Conception Catholic Cemetery in St. James with full military honors. Memorials may be made to the Wounded Warrior Project. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of St. James for Charles Leonard Cornick, whose funeral services will be held Wednesday morning at 11 at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church in St. James. Scott Allen Huff of Boss passed away on Friday, March 7th at the age of 58. Funeral services for Scott Allen Huff will be held Thursday morning at 11 at the Boss Assembly of God Church. Visitation for Scott Huff will be held from 5 until 8 in the evening at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Boss Cemetery. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Scott Allen Huff, whose funeral services will be Thursday morning at 11 at the Boss Assembly of God Church. James Jim Eugene Bowen of Salem passed away on Sunday, March 9th in Rolla at the age of 85. Funeral services for Jim Bowen will be held at 1 o'clock Saturday at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel, with visitation from 11 Saturday morning until service time at the chapel. Burial will be in the Wilson Mortuary, burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Russell House in Rolla. Memorial envelopes are available, and all arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for James Jim Eugene Bowen. whose funeral services will be Saturday at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. And that's a look at our updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio and Your World Today. Don't forget that if you're interested in Your World Today, you can call KSMO Radio 729-6117 about inserts or about ads in Your World Today. And if you have information that you'd like to have in Your World Today, such as a news story, please email it to us at info@ksmoradio.com. Your World Today, 4 pages of news you can use, and it's absolutely free. Your World Today. Keep it right here, KSMO Local News. It's on its way next.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Here at KSMO, it's now time for a look at local news. Local news brought to you by your friends at the SBU Salem campus, located 501 South Grand Street right here in Salem. It provides quality higher education close to home for the residents of Dent County and surrounding areas. To find out more information about the degrees or the programs offered by SBU Salem, just contact them at 729-7071. That's 729-7071. SBU Salem campus, bringing you a look at local news. The Dent County Commission met Monday morning at the courthouse, and Dent County Treasurer Danita Williams presented the sales tax monies received in March. The General Revenue Fund and Law Enforcement Sales Tax Fund each received $90,216.64 in March, which is $175.53 more than March of 2024. Those funds year-to-date are both down $470.34 from last year. The Road and Bridge Fund received $44,976.84 in March, and that is up $6,328.61 over March of 2024. And year-to-date, the Road and Bridge Fund is up $6,900.96. The Dent County Jail Operating and Trust Funds each received $90,367.52 this March, and that is up $12,778.98 over March of 2024. Year-to-date, the jail funds are both up $14,115.54. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Keith Green said materials will be added and grading done on Dent County Roads 5015 and 5520, while brush will be cut on County Road 5400 after repairs are made to the Mantis brush cutter. Green said grading would also be done on County Road 6630 and 6633. District 2 Commissioner Jimmy Williams said workers will be installing a driveway crossover pipe on Dent County Road 5240, and materials will be added to that road. Williams said brush should be cut on County Roads 4280, and grading was going to be done on the County Roads 2330, 2380, and 4060. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said the county issued a burn ban Friday after conferring with the Dent County Fire Protection District due to the high winds, but they have canceled that ban as of Monday morning. Larson went on to say the commissioners will be meeting with FEMA today at the Dent County Firehouse, and on Friday there'll be a South Central County Commissioners meeting in Houston. The Dent County Clerk, Angie Curley, said excused absentee voting continues through April 7th, and the last day to register for the municipal election will be on Wednesday. She also said that House Bill 352 passed that modified the annual financial statement publishing requirements for counties to a summary that will then save money for the counties. Financial statements will have to be published in the paper by June 30th. Dent County Collector Shannon Van Kirk talked with the Commission about creating an application soon for those who want to apply for the Senior Citizen Real Estate Tax Credits through Senate Bill 190, which is the Homestead Credit Bill. The next meeting of the Commissioners will be Thursday morning at 9 at the courthouse. That meeting will be open to the public. City of Salem Board of Aldermen will meet this evening at 6 at 202 North Washington at the Old City Hall Auditorium. After the call to order, approval of the agenda and the consent agenda, the board will hear from Jay Beck from the local about a request to close a road. Committee appointments will then be heard before the board hears resolution number 7, 2025, authorizing the execution of license agreement for the installation, maintenance, and operation of a fiber optic cable from Show Me Technologies, LLC, to the Salem Police Department for the Next Gen 911 system. The board will also discuss Resolution Number 8, 2025, showing the board's support of state funding to assist in the rebuilding of the Scenic Rivers Industries Shelter Workshop in Salem. In the second reading of bills, the board will be asked to approve Bill 3646, amending definitions under the Urban Development section of the Code of the City of Salem to clean up language in the codes that refers to the City Hall as the operations hub for the city and replace it with the city administration offices. The board will discuss amendments in Bill number 3647 to correct a clerical error to the demand meter and rates for commercial electric customers, and the board will clarify responsibilities and define when an owner is in Bill 3648 for water and sewer meters installed to determine the actual sewage usage. In the first reading of bills, the board will discuss Bill 3649, which would approve amendments to the Clean Air Non-Smoking Ordinances to allow appropriate smoking locations for employees, plus discuss Bill 3650 and Bill 3651 that also deal with the other definitions in the Clean Air Non-Smoking Ordinances, specifically in city parks and other public places. After reports from city officials, the board will go into closed session to discuss contracts and litigation. Salem Board of Aldermen meeting tonight is open to the public. The Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors will also meet tonight at 6 at the fire station at number 2 South Main. After the roll call and the approval of the consent agenda, the board will review the minutes, review the financial reports before approving bills, and discuss the budget before hearing the monthly reimbursement report. In old business, the board will hear a progress report on the bond issue, followed by new business. New business will include discussion on board of directors' terms before Chief Dennis Floyd gives his report to the board. The date will also be set for the April meeting, and closed session may be held if needed before the board adjourns. The meeting tonight is open to the public of the Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors. An accident happened in Phelps County 418 Tuesday morning on Highway 8 about 4 miles south of St. James. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2005 Dodge Durango driven eastbound by a 21-year-old man from Cook Station traveled off the right side of the road and struck a mailbox. The driver then overcorrected, causing the Dodge to travel off the left side of the road, where it struck a tree and then overturned. The driver from Cook Station suffered moderate injuries and was taken by the St. James EMS to Phelps Health in Rolla. The Dodge was totaled and removed from the scene by Spurgeon's Towing. The man was not wearing a seat restraint at the time of the accident. And Salem R80 High School senior Matthew Parks has been scheduled and selected for the honorable mention in the prestigious 2025 Missouri Scholars 100 program. This statewide initiative recognizes outstanding academic achievement, honoring Missouri's top 100 graduating students. The announcement was made by Salem High School Principal Jody Haven, recognizing the students' exceptional commitment to academic excellence. Sponsored by the Missouri Association of Secondary School Principals, the Missouri Scholars 100 program invites nominations from schools statewide. Selection is determined by a comprehensive formula that incorporates the student's grade point average, ACT or SAT scores, and participation in an academic decathlon encompassing 10 events that assesses the student's academic prowess. To qualify, students must meet stringent criteria, including a minimum GPA of 3.750, a minimum ACT score of 29, or a minimum SAT score of 1,280. This will rank them in the upper 10% of their class and enrollment in high-level courses in mathematics, science, English, and foreign language. Exemplary attendance, outstanding citizenship, and active participation in school activities is also essential. Executive Director of the Missouri Association of Secondary School Principals, Clark Mershon, states that the Missouri Scholars 100 program stands as one of the premier academic recognition programs in the country, celebrating the dedication and success of students who have upheld the highest academic standards. This year marks the 31st annual Missouri Scholars 100 recognition program, a testament to over 3 decades of honoring academic excellence. More after this.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Febreze. As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings, because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up, Oscar!
Have you been to agroamerica.com? What are you waiting for? One site, one app, one stop for 24-hour ag news and podcasts. Ag news from the best reporters and podcasters, plus a steady stream of country hits for free. AgriAmerica, the place for timely, accurate, and dependable ag news. From the cab, to the truck, to the barn, to the kitchen. AgriAmerica is ready to arm you with the knowledge you need as a farmer or rancher. Grab your smartphone and get it today. AgriAmerica.
Let's take a look at that weather, and it does call for beautiful sunny sky day today. A little bit breezy, but not too bad, with southwest winds at about 8 to 10 miles an hour, gusting up to 15. Clear skies tonight, low of 47, with southerly winds still with us at 5 to 10. And still gusting to about 12 miles an hour. Sunshine on Wednesday, not quite as warm, but a high about 76. We will have southerly winds 5 to 10. Then Wednesday night, some clouds will roll in with a 30% chance of some scattered showers, mainly after midnight. Low around 51. Winds will be out of south at about 5 miles an hour. Sunshine returns Thursday, the high of 79. We'll have light winds early in the day, becoming southerly by the afternoon. Partly cloudy come Thursday night, low of 53. And on Friday, we'll have sunny skies, breezy conditions, supposedly very windy. There's a possibility of some severe weather by the evening Friday night. 40% chance of showers in the afternoon, and a high of 78. And then Friday night, as I mentioned, showers, possibly some thunder showers, and that will all occur up till about midnight or so. And then partly cloudy after that, low of 48. Sunshine on Saturday, cooler, high of 63. Clouding back up Saturday night at the low of 35. And then sunny on Sunday at a high of 55 degrees. Currently here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, 74 degrees. Southwesterly winds at 9 miles an hour. 23% is the relative humidity with that blue skies and sunshine in the Ozarks. That's a look at weather on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We invite you to stay right here. We've got some sports news up next, and then statewide news from the Missouri Net, all coming your way on KSMO Radio.
Sometimes when we're dealing with mental health challenges, it might seem like we can handle them on our own at first. But let's face it, waiting until they spiral into a crisis, it's only going to add layers to the struggle. You don't have to face it alone. When you're unsure of who to go to or where to turn, just remember, 988 is there for you. Don't hesitate to seek support before it's too late. You deserve to feel supported and heard. Reach out to 988, 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline Missouri.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Today at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, you'll find KCL coolant leak repair for $15.49. Hot Shot Secret Stiction Eliminator Diesel Oil Additive only $49.99. And Park City Conventional Motor Oil, 5 quarts and a microguard filter for $25.99. Stop by today and save at K&H Auto Supply in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
At KSMO, let's take a look at some local sports news. Well, first off, Cardinals lost yesterday. The Mets 8-0. They'll take on the Marlins today in spring training. Kansas City Royals lost to Cleveland yesterday 5-2. They'll face Arizona today. And it'll be next Saturday, the 22nd, when the Salem Tigers boys baseball team and girls softball team will finally get their seasons underway with tournaments. They'll each be carrying, they each will be in tournaments. We will not be carrying those tournaments, though, on KSMO. Our first contest will be the following week when we will be carrying 4 games, softball and baseball, right here on KSMO beginning on March the 24th. So we hope you'll join us for those. In the meantime, right here at KSMO, that'll do it for a look at local sports news. Coming up next, statewide sports news from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. They're just getting started down in Florida. The Cardinals taking on the Marlins, spring training baseball. Last night, St. Louis lost 8-0 to the Mets. Sonny Gray got the start. He gave up 2 homers, including one to Juan Soto, his 3rd homer of the spring. So Cardinals and Marlins this afternoon. A little later today, the Royals will be taking on the Diamondbacks. They played the Guardians yesterday and lost 5-2. Baseball America released their top 10 college prospects for the 2026 draft. And listed number 2 in the country is Missouri State outfielder Caden Bogenpole. The sophomore from Jackson hit .298 with 20 homers his freshman season and already has 3 homers in his first 14 games in his sophomore season, and he's batting .355. Caden is 6'6", 240 pounds. It looks like the Kansas City Chiefs have their offensive line set for next year. They have signed Jalen Moore to a 2-year, $30 million contract. He played just 12 games in his first 4 NFL seasons at left tackle for the San Francisco 49ers, but he played behind one of the best, Trent Williams. So it looks like the Chiefs have filled that hole at left tackle with Jalen Moore. He'll play alongside left guard Kingsley Suamatia, who will take over for All-Pro Joe Thuney, whom the Chiefs traded to the Chicago Bears. And then the rest of the line will have Creed Humphrey, right guard Trey Smith, and right tackle Jawan Taylor. The Mizzou Tigers dropped 6 spots to 21 in the AP Top 25. They're getting ready for LSU or Mississippi State on Thursday in the SEC tournament. Caleb Grill was named the SEC's 6th Man of the Year. No surprise there. He had a great season coming off the bench. Mark Mitchell, 3rd team All-SEC. And on the defensive side, Anthony Robinson was named to the SEC's All-Defensive team. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.